Bonjour! Each year brings back familiar rituals, and I find great comfort in that. They quietly mark the passing of time whilst keeping us connected to what feels known and reassuring at the same time. As spring settles in and the fresh sap turns every leaf and new shoot that vivid shade of lime green, so too do the elderflower trees begin to bloom. With them comes that feeling of abundance and renewal, a reminder that life moves in cycles, and that, much like nature, we are always allowed to begin again. Last year I shared how we made a fermented sparkling elderflower drink, and we also tried making our own elderflower liqueur. It was such a success that we decided this would now become part of our springs each year, another little marker gently pacing the rhythm of life. After picking the elderflower blooms in the morning, I prepared the liqueur as soon as I arrived home to keep the flowers as fresh as possible. I have shared the detailed recipe and method in the description box. It is a very simple process for such a delicious result. Fresh, floral, and perfect for aperitif evenings with friends. We actually made a much larger batch the following weekend so that we could gift a few bottles to friends who had enjoyed it so much last year. The liqueur keeps beautifully over time, almost like spring bottled up, and we are planning to save one bottle for winter as a reminder of brighter days ahead. Another of the great joys of the season is filling the house with flowers gathered from the garden. Every morning I wander outside to check on everything, counting the peony buds about to bloom, making sure no snails have found their way into the delphiniums, and amongst all the flowers waiting to open, I get to pick a few roses. The first peony, sage, cosmos, and euphorbias. I like imagining which rooms could use a little softness that day, little floral surprises scattered around the house. I arrange the bouquets quite instinctively, without thinking too much about composition, and somehow each one always comes together differently. Some feel wild and untamed, whilst others resemble soft clouds of petals. The elderflower bushes are so abundant this year that I wanted to bring their delicate fragrance into something other than drinks. So I made a thick crème anglaise, almost like a custard, infused with elderflower blooms. It can be served alongside chocolate cake or spooned over strawberries, but this time we enjoyed it simply on its own, served in little cream pots originally intended for that exact purpose. These quiet seasonal rituals, returning year after year, make the passing of time feel gentle rather than hurried. I think they are often the moments we remember most clearly later on. I would love to know if you also have certain recipes, traditions, or little habits that return with each season in your home. Thank you so much for spending this spring day with me, and I will see you very soon. À bientôt!